Good morning. Owen Jennings here, your spiritual guide, coming in slightly earlier on this Monday, the 8th of January, with um, the channeled energies of the week. Normally I do this at 12 p.m. on a Monday, but there's something else I want to attend at 12, so I'm coming in here earlier today. But of course, you can catch the replay if you don't catch me live. First of all, I hope you all had a lovely Christmas. Or just holiday season, and I wish you all the very best for 2024. 2024 promises to be a year where we can succeed. It has a lot of success energy because 2024 adds up to 8 numerologically, which is about success. But that's as long as we've already, we've planted the seeds. It won't just happen overnight. So as long as we've done the work, then 2024 could be a really good year. Of course, I'm sure there will be bumps in the road, as there always are. So I come in here as often as I can, normally weekly on a Monday, to give you an idea of what the energies of the week are likely to be, so that you can navigate them. Gives you an idea of what's around energetically, what the universe, the cosmos has in store for you, because we're all affected by that energy. And if, like me, you're setting your intentions for the new year, and wanting to move forward with new projects, then it's a really good week for that. And we have a new moon which supports us this week. It's in Capricorn. Capricorn's all about working hard and taking the necessary action steps to get to where we want to be. So let's see what else my guides have to say. I'm going to bring them in and channel them in a minute. Also to say, don't forget about my Spirit Guide hotline. It's a great place to start if you've got any questions from my guides, specifically for you. It's really easy to do. All you need to do is sign up for whichever package you want, and then you just send me your questions either by Messenger, Facebook Messenger, or WhatsApp, and then I will channel the guidance. I record it and as an audio, and I send it back to you, usually within 24 hours. Sometimes it takes longer, sometimes it just depends what else I've got going on, or I can sometimes go to tune in and my guys are like, no, not yet. So I do go with the flow with that a bit as well, but you will get the guidance pretty swiftly. It's only £10 for one question and £35 for 5 questions. I just ask that if you take the 5-question package, you ask your questions within a month. Okay, right, so let's go in. Hello everyone, and welcome to your new year 2024. It promises to be full of power and strength, and of course number 8 numerologically is about infinity. So, most of you watching this are on your healing journey and will have done a lot of your inner healing work that 2023 demanded of you, and of course before that. So you will be on course for reaping the rewards of your hard work, of your conscious decisions that you've made, of making room by letting go of things that no longer serve you. Now, often the year doesn't really get started till about February. That fits in with the Chinese New Year, but also it's more of the Lunar New Year. So don't worry if you feel like January's got off to a bit of a slow start. It can be a bit of a slow start, and it can also be sort of a month to let go of things that perhaps you hadn't quite let go of in 2023, or just have a review reflect and just making some decisions as to what you would like to try and achieve in 2024. But there's no pressure, it's up to you how you go about um, setting your intentions. But this week is a really positive week. Um, uh, so it's good to try and make the most of that if you want to. So it's really good for all things relationships, and that can be, strengthening existing relationships, forging new connections, both personally and in business as well. Who is it you want on your team? Who is it you want in your life? And really seeing a fresh energy being placed in there. Also making decisions about your relationships. If you haven't already, you may have done. And it's all about fresh starts. And that could be staying with, if it's a personal situation, staying in that relationship, or deciding now is the time to move on. But apart from that, the rest of your friendships, connections, as we said, some new relationships and connections coming in, looking very positive. And this is a week for taking the plunge, as it were. So, what is it you want to try and put in motion? What do you want to set the scene? How do you want to set the scene? We have the image of the Fool coming up here. The Fool in the tarot card is all in the tarot deck, sorry, is all about, taking that first step, just doing it. And you're really, really supported by the new moon, which is happening this week in Capricorn. Capricorn is an earth sign, so it's a great way to ground your energies, ground what it is you want to bring in. It's a very solid energy. So it is, you are being very supported, okay? And of course, new moons are all about intentions as well. So maybe you want to do a vision board this week. It just really depends on how you work on things. It may well be that your goal this week is just to get through the week. January can be a tricky time of year, whatever it is, but take positive steps. Start your day with gratitude, end your day with gratitude. It all really helps. But a lot of elevated energy this week, positive elevated energy, to really hold you in that place of setting the scene for your success. All right, so, and most of you know what you want. You might not know how to get there, but that's all right. Just go with your ideas, your intuition around these things. You don't need to know how you're going to get there sometimes, and sometimes you get there, as you probably know, in a completely different way to the way you thought you would. All right, so just trust, but a lot of trust in the universe. It has your back. Really dream big. If you want to set your intentions, it's a great week to do so. Imagine you're planting them into your Earth Star chakra, or planting them into the ground, so that, and then you nurture them through the year. But each time you revisit them, just imagine calling in your angels and guides to support you, and trusting that, if this is in your highest interests, you will be taken towards those goals. All right. So we wish you a wonderful week, and we will be back here again next week. All right, so I hope that made sense to you. It's also a good week for learning. And when I was tuning in slightly before I came on here, the words I got was, I am ready for this. So I hope you are ready for this too. I know we can make a big deal about New Year. We can make a new start any time, but it does feel like a good fresh start this week. As I said at the beginning of the video, if you're in need of any clarity and you don't know where to start, or you just want some guidance, or you've got a question that's really, you can't get to the bottom of yourself, then do sign up for my Spirit Guides hotline. As I said, it's only £10 for one question, so that's the solo package. £35 for 5 questions, that's the silver package. If you really want the gold package, that's 15 questions. That can be a lot of questions. So not many people go for that, but you can if you want, of course. And I just ask that for the bigger packages, the 5 and the 15, you ask those questions within about a month, because otherwise I'm holding the space for a long time. And the gold package is £60. I've put the details above the video. So, wishing you a great week, and I will be back again next week. Thanks for watching.